What's good, Flex fam? Man, it's your Flex Squad here. The final Partner WOD Challenge in this September teardrop, man. That was sad. This was a fun experience, man. Definitely a lot of fun. What you guys think about kind of reflecting back on the experience so far?
I think it was fun to have a partner help motivate not only your partner but kind of everybody around. It was a very competitive atmosphere, which made it even better in my opinion.
Yeah, I definitely enjoy, I'd probably say I prefer the partner workouts because then, it's no longer you pushing yourself. It's not a mental battle with yourself. It's kind of like you have that extra support by the person that you're working with because, you're both trying to get the job done, so.
I think it gives you a little something extra to look forward to each week, as opposed to, I look forward to working out anyways, but there's just knowing I had to be there, I had no choice because my partner was going to be there and he was expecting me to be there. That kind of stuff makes a difference, I think.
Also, want to bring some attention to our swagger that we have here, guys. Celebrating, supporting, breast cancer awareness. If any viewer, has dealt with or knows, a friend or family or someone that's dealing with the disease, man, our hearts and support goes out of that, and our entire Flex fam has been showing support throughout the month of October. We'll be repping these bad boys and showing support. So thanks for Amy, for setting all this up and really influencing it to happen. So very cool stuff. So look, man, Fran and Diane, this is something that was pretty cool. Both of these are 21:59 workouts. Both of these by domain, or what I would consider a sprint style workout. To put a good score, you have to push the full send button and just go in on it. Now, the fun part of that is too, is everybody has different limiters, so capacity and things like that are gonna come out in the wash, but two really good workouts. They're also very well known CrossFit benchmark workouts. So a lot of people have done these, and these are cool because you can retest these in the future, but I thought it was fun with a partner mixing it up. And everyone in a partner still did the volume. So Brandon and I were partners. We still did the 21:15 out of each movement. So your partner is a bit of a limiter too, as well as a something you have to work around because you're waiting on the partner's rest, they're waiting on your rest, so you really had to have a lot of good communication. So I thought that turned out well. Knowing that your partner is committed and you're committed to full send things finished is a cool thing, and especially if you complete it. We'll wait till then and see, do we make it, do we not? I don't know, you guys have to watch and find out.
So we are actually following Cam and Brandon during this workout, but at the same time we're following two other flexors by the name of Nate and Gwen, a husband and wife combo.
They win!
And so we were kind of doing them at the same time, flipping back and forth, so you'll get a good watch of how they chose to approach it versus how Gwen and Nate approach it.
So we start with Fran, 21:59, thrusters and pull-ups. Let's go. I mean, that is full send work. Honestly, the strategy is, just die.
Don't stop.
So again, I think the consistent thing that we can take this is that Brandon's quads look jacked, and that you gotta have a good cadence on your thruster. If you want to go fast, you gotta pull the bar down and be ready to pull it back up. So you can see a lot of that in the time taken to get the reps in with your thrusters. If you want to go fast, get that bar down.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
The pace was good for sure.
Brandon and Cam are just going ham on that bar non-stop. That pace, the same as it was when it was 1 and when it was 21.
And I think too, on that point, we can look at here but just look at the bar speeder coming down. And obviously, your capacity is the limiter, right? Like local muscular wise and engine wise, so know you as an athlete, but I don't know, over a workout that's a sprint and it's a sprint, over 21:59, maybe at 2 seconds a rep adds up so much in this workout. So it's pretty crazy to look at that and just thought about bar cycling times. That was the big focus. Push hard, get back on the bar, and move fast. So I think too, that was the big thing is speed and even the variation that we were able to attack on the pull-ups matter. Being able to be consistent with the reps on the pull-ups, fast cycle, and then fatigue kicks in as the rounds go. Go fast.
Both partners were ready as soon as they were done with the thrusters. They were ready to knock into the pull-ups. That was good transitioning.
For sure. So yeah, on the pull-ups, go fast. I know that was probably a movement that maybe would hold most athletes up. And being smart about how to break them up. And again, if you could take larger sets and not blow up, take the larger sets. If you had to take more rest, try and mitigate the time that takes as best possible. You can see that the fatigue kicking in, and at this point, Brandon finishes in 5:24 as a partner pair. So that's sub 3 minute time if you put us both together. So overall, I was definitely pleased with that. I think we were moving fast and rolling. The fun part was finishing fast. We had a good amount of time in between before we went to our Diane workout.
Yeah, I needed that rest because my forearms and hands were just like excruciatingly painful by the time we finished France. So those deadlifts would have been a lot harder had I not gotten all that rest.
So the strategy on Diane, go fast. Be smart, know your capacity. Me and Brand talked about breaking some reps. My plan was feel through the rep. I'm a relatively good deadlifter and have got a good capacity. So sometimes we talk about too, strength is relative. So if the max that you have is well over the load you're lifting, sometimes you can take larger sets.
I actually did what Brandon did here, which was when I realized I wasn't going to be able to chain my lifts back or my deadlifts back to back to back. You can see Brandon, he'll do one, he'll drop the bar, he'll reset, and he was pumping them out like that. And so that actually ended up being the way that I started to approach it after I realized I wasn't going to be able to put them back to back anymore.
Taking it back to Gwen, I'm pretty sure Gwen just knocked out all 21 of those reps unbroken at 135 or 155.
Yeah, they were actually, I think they were one rep ahead of Brandon and Cam.
Handstands are so funny. Again, man, anatomy plays such a big role here. If you just look at even the levers on Gwen, I'm sure you'll see it when I go, some athletes are just built differently for different movements. And that's the fun part is, it's not like I have 6 foot to press up. So relatively pressing, I'm comfortable with it. But I like to, again, to pull out here is, Brandon, even at one of the reps here was going, he knew it wasn't quite a full lockout. He was the one that says hey, no, they didn't count rep wise. I thought that was cool again. We want to finish this thing, absolutely, but we still held ourselves, to the top of the standard. Good technique.
So 15 seconds left in the workout. This is like a picture perfect moment. Brandon finishes his last one. Cam with 5 seconds on the clock. Bang, bang, bang.
Done.
Yeah, I think that was the coolest thing to watch of the whole thing was Brandon, pushing till the final second, and then Cam just going in and attacking it, getting it done in that final 5 seconds.
We talk about, that's the fun part about these partner workouts, is being able to work with somebody, and everybody has their strengths and weaknesses, and depending on the workout, those may come out more or less. And I think that's the fun thing about what we're shooting for, is a general fitness stimulus that we're prepared for whatever the workout may be. And everybody's going to have things that maybe we're more adept at, but to be able to say, hey, we're going to throw all that aside, just come in and train, have fun, throw down, and work on building the best version of yourself, man, that's pretty sexy to me. But overall, man, I thought this was a really fun challenge. For everyone that participated, thank you so much. We hope you guys have enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, man, getting to throw down with the homies and change up a little bit and experience some fitness. And when you make the competition a part of the process, every workout matters, man. Every workout has meaning. So we're not just training, for some goal in the future. Every training session is designed so that we get that stimulus in where we know that we're trying to come and put down the best performance. Flex Squad Challenge 4, save the tatas. Never give up hope, okay? Love